Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Your favorite French Canadian is back with his monthly tier list for Grand Chase Mobile, guys. It is January 2019 and you can see that tier list on your screen. Like the previous tier list, guys, we're gonna go through each characters and explain our ranking. But before we talk about that, guys, I just want to make sure you know that you have to watch this video till the end because we will be announcing a giveaway at the end of this video, guys. Now, talking about this tier list. So, let's start with the assault characters, guys. Assault characters tier list did not change at all since last month. Pretty much, last is number one. Last is just OP, guys. Last is the number one character in the game, followed by Lay at number two. But we're not talking about the mages yet. But last is good in every single game mode. It's not optimal for PvP defense, but it's still pretty damn good as a lot of people have him over 100,000 BP, which make him really damn strong, obviously, guys. So last PvE game mode is the best, dimensional boss, guild boss, wall boss is coming. Last is going to be very useful. Raid, dual raid, all those game mode. Last is just so damn good. So he is the number one character in the game, and number one assault character in the game, obviously. Then you have Elysis. Elysis, mainly a PvP character for PvP attack and PvP defense. The crowd control she brings, well, just the control she brings to the team in PvP is just amazing. She has very good survivability. She has good offensive too if she was well built. Plus, in PvE, if you bring her in PvE, she buffs your team in attack power, attack speed. Also, she brings an interrupt that is very useful in some content, like in raids when you need to interrupt phone, for example, in raid 2. This is just so goddamn good, so goddamn important to have. So Elysis is number 2 on the list. Then in assault characters, we have a third one, which is Syart. Syart is mainly a control PvP defense character. In PvP attack, you have other characters that can do the control you want. That will do more damage output than him. But in PvP defense, that's where Syart really shines. Syart is just the best PvP defense assault character. I see a Syart when I face a team and I want to blacklist him right away because he will just screw your wall up if you leave him there. Most of the time, unless you have characters like Flay that can drop a summon on him, so Syart just wastes his time with the summon. But other than that, Syart will always annoy your healer, your range, or your tanks, or any characters that need to be in certain position to do their job. So Syart, amazing PvP defense characters. Now, if we may move to the mages, guys, the mages. First, we have Lay. Lay is the second best character in the game, and she is goddamn OP, guys. Lay is the only mage that actually wants to wear green tier set, guys, because most of her attack comes from either summons or her basic attack. Her basic attack is actually pretty crazy on you have those summons out. So that's why you want to have a green set. Basically, Lay is like a ranger in the body of a mage with the damage output of a mage and with some very useful skills, guys. So Lay is good in every single game mode. There is not a single game mode that Lay is not good. Also, even if she has amazing damage output, her survivability is still lacking a little bit. But considering that she brings so much damage and control to the table, we can live with the lack of survivability. Now the second position for the mages is Army. A lot of people underestimate Army. She does not have the best survivability. She does not have the best constant damage. If you play in the game mode like dual raid that you actually need a lot of, well, you don't generate much SP, guys. Army is not going to be optimal, but if you take her in content like PvP attack, even PvP defense if you don't have way, dimensional boss, guild boss, wall boss. Army has the best AoE damage burst in the game. Not constant damage. We're not talking about constant damage like play, but burst damage or AoE burst damage is just ridiculous. I have her in PvP. She has 95,000 BP, and I have my last that's at 80,000 BP in PvP attack. She will do 3 times the amount of damage of last does because of that crazy AoE. She will melt all the shields you have in her way really easy. I've seen 80,000 BP Ronin just getting their shield melted right away with my army. So army is the best shield buster, damage burst in the game, but she lacks survivability, and because our ability are very expensive, well, that hurts her just a little bit. But she's not as good as Late, but she is not that far behind in my opinion. Third position for the mages, we have Mary. Mary, honestly, I don't feel much for her. I played her. She has more survivability than Army, for example. More steady damage output, but the damage output overall is not that great for Mary. Not as great as Army, and obviously not as great as Lay. So that kind of leave Mary, behind. If you take her in PvP attack, PvP defense, she is very easy to kill. Her sun's not going to do much on that. But if you fight, AI, like in any PvE game mode, our suns can actually take the hit forward, which leave her as just standing back and destroying shit, which is actually pretty good. So pretty much Mary is just a PvE character in my opinion. Now if we move to the Ranger, guys, last tier list, guys, I had Rufus over Liar. Well, it's changed. I've seen more, I tested more Liar, and I can tell you Liar is better than Rufus in pretty much everything now. Like Rufus, well, like any Ranger so far in the game, the Rangers are not made for PvP. So if you're thinking about building a Liar or Rufus for PvP attack, PvP defense, you're totally wrong. So pretty much a Ranger will be for all the PvE content where you actually need to kill shit and you don't need too much survivability. So Droll Raid, it's actually hard to bring a Ranger in there, but everything else, Ranger is going to be very good. And Liar damage output is just greater than Rufus. Rufus is actually pretty close to Sharon, which is a rank S. So that tells you where Rufus is, and then you have Liar on top of all of that. So Liar is an amazing Ranger, best Ranger in the game. And if we talk about Rufus, guys, Rufus is pretty much just a notch under Liar. So if you have Liar, you don't need Rufus at all. But if you don't have Liar, and you do have Rufus in inventory, well, that's a pretty decent character too. They're not that far from each other, but Liar is just better than him overall. Now if we move to the tank section, guys. Tanks, we have a new tank coming on February 1st, guys. Jin. Jin is actually the best tank in the game. Even after getting nerfed on the current server, he is still #1 tank in the game. He brings damage reductions to the team, invincibility to the team to someone's about to die. He brings shields to the team. Basically, it's like he put Ronan and Ryan in the same body and give the best of their both ability to that body, and that creates Jin pretty much. So Jin is amazing. Not much damage output, but very amazing for everything else. It will defend your team so good. So optimal for raid, roll raid, guild boss. Maybe not guild boss, but wall boss can be very useful to help you survive. Then PvP attack, PvP defense. So pretty much almost everything you need some extra survivability. Jin is #1 in the game. Then next you have Ronan. Ronan is a little bit better. Ryan used to be head of Ronan before we got Droll Raid. But because of Droll Raid, where you need that invincibility and that shield, especially in Droll Raid 1, where you fight the Poseidon and all that, that stuff, having that shield is mandatory. And then dual raid number 2, yes, Ryan can actually make the win happen, but Ronan, because of the invincibility, that's very useful. Just take a edge on Ryan. So basically, in the regular raid, Ryan will be better than Ronan, but that's all. Everything else, Ronan is better than Ryan, which is why Ronan is now awarded the rank number 2 and Ryan is awarded the rank number 3. I pretty much talk about Ryan there too, guys. It's not much more to say about him. Very good tank. If you don't have Ronan or Jin, well, you're not lost because it is amazing tank still. But if you have Ronan or Jin, well, you're not going to use much Ryan because they are just better than him overall. Now if we move to the healers, guys, again, February 1st, Lime is getting released. Well, the banner is going to get released on February 15th, but the characters is getting added on February 1st. Lime is basically the best healer in the game. The most healing from a healer is from Lime. Very low cost in SP to heal, and it just brings so much in healing to the table. We're gonna make the video more explicit about Lime, but she's just over the top for the healing and survivability, guys, pretty much. And if we go about second healer, it's gonna be Amy. Obviously, Amy is more a support healer, which means she will increase the SP generation. So if you're looking for a healer that brings less survivability but more, that allows your team to use more skills, well, Amy is your girl. But if you're looking for survivability for raids, draw raids, PvP, Lime is just #1 in the game right now. So guys, that pretty much cover all the characters in this tier list. Next week we'll be releasing our first tier list for the rank S heroes. I'm working really hard on that, gathering data so we can actually make the best S hero tier list as possible. And guys, as promised, to finish this video, we're gonna talk about the giveaway coming. Let me bring it to the screen right here. Give me a sec. Visible the screen. There we go. January, February giveaway. To thank you all for the amazing support starting this month. Every time that I will receive a YouTube payment. To receive a YouTube payment during the month, well, I need to reach a threshold of $100 in ad revenue. So every time I reach $100 in ad revenue, guys, I will be hosting a $10 Google Play iTunes giveaway. If I make a month that I make $200, well, I'll be giving away 2 $10 Google Play iTunes giveaway cards, whatever. You know, if one month, for example, I make $1,000 in YouTube revenue, well, it's going to be $10 cards. So that's how the giveaway is going to be work. If I don't, it's going to work. If I don't get a YouTube payment like this month, I don't think I'm going to get one for next month, as I'm too far away from my threshold. Well, there will be no giveaway during that month. So make sure you check out the form here and fill all the questions correctly. First, we're going to need YouTube IGN, a username for when I actually draw the name. Then your email so I can send you your code. The device you play on so I can select Google Play or iTunes cards for you. And what country you live in, because those cards, your Google Play cards or iTunes cards, are country blocked. So it needs to be from I need to get the cards from the country that you actually play in. So those are the 4 questions you need to fill here. You fill that, and on February 25th, I will be drawing the winner pretty much. So it starts now, guys. The giveaway has started now, and it will end pretty much just before, well, for the time that I release the next tier list video, SR tier list video, guys. I always do that at the end of each month. Well, in the next SR tier list video, we will be drawing the winner in the video, guys. So guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that sub button, don't forget to hit that like button, and guys, try to watch the ads as much as possible so we can actually bring more giveaway to you guys, because that's where I get my money. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.